Yes, so correct people. Yes, in fact, the new gist that is reaching us right now, like right now as we speak, is that they say Iya Oshoronga, Iya Oshoronga. They say she is dealing seriously with Queen Naomi's enemy. Yes, they say she's dealing with Queen Naomi's enemy. How? How is she dealing with Queen Naomi's enemy right now? They said, if we could remember, the other time, our, Olori, now Olori Ronke, remember there was a story I brought there. They said she was, at the middle of the night, she ran out and she was shouting, crying, doing everything, saying that, Ooni, shouting Ooni. Yes, she was shouting Ooni seriously in the palace. And they said it was Dr. Elizabeth that was around with Ooni Orisha that very, day that this incident happened. And they said it was Olori, what's her name now? Olori, Elizabeth, sorry. Olori Elizabeth was the one that went and, informed Oni when this thing happened. But it was not that moment that Ronke ran to the palace that Elizabeth went inside. In fact, they said Dr. Olori Ronke wanted to go into Oni's chamber, but Dr. Elizabeth. So it was Dr. Elizabeth that stopped her from entering Oni's chamber, because Dr. Elizabeth happens to be the one that is with Oni Orisha in the palace right now, while others are living in Olori's quarters. Okay, and remember when this incident happened, the time that Ronke ran to the palace, it was that period that they said all of them ran out of the palace because of the sacrifice that they said they will carry. Okay, because of the sacrifice that they said Ashley should come and carry, because Unami was to carry that sacrifice, but she said she can't because of her religion and her faith. Okay, now they said it was Ashley that was supposed to come and carry that sacrifice. Ashley actually accepted that she would do it, not knowing that she just said that to just make Oni's mind to relax. But when it was time for her to come down, they never saw her. They couldn't even, her line couldn't even, Oni could not, her lines were not reachable. In fact, they couldn't reach her anymore. And so that was how these other ladies that were, other lorries that were in the palace, started panicking, and they were like, no, they can't stay here. They can't remain here and be seeing all those things, that they have to pause. So that was how they said they ran and left the palace. Yes, they ran and they all left the palace, giving fake address of where they were going to, not knowing that they were not, they actually were going to the wrong place, and they gave the wrong address. So now, with all that thing that has happened, in fact, when I now got the gist on social media that Ronke came to the palace at the middle of the night shouting, crying that snakes and all that, that she sees snake everywhere in her apartment, I was shocked. I was surprised, because I was like, is it that they used to sneak in at night to come and sleep, then daytime they will now leave the palace, their quarters, or what? Because the last time I checked, she was not in the palace, according to what I heard, allegedly, if all what we are hearing happens to be true. Because, of course, that is why I always tell you guys here, that they are all alleged stories. They are not for sound information, okay? Yes, they are not for sound information. So right now, they are saying that Iya Oshoronga, that they say she's the one that is behind this ordeal that is befalling Olori Ronke. Yes, they say she's the one, because they say she is behind Queen Naomi. She's fighting for Queen Naomi. She's saying that she's here to fight for Queen Naomi. Me, I don't understand. Queen Naomi, is she the one that is inviting all these people, or they are just the one coming to fight for her? Because me, I don't understand again. No, this gist we are hearing everywhere on social media is getting me confused, my people, like getting me confused by the day. Because when they say that Iya Oshoronga came and started defending Queen Naomi, and that they said it was because of Queen Naomi that all these things are happening to some of these Oloris in the palace, I began to wonder. I began to think, oh, that this thing that is happening now, I don't get it again. Is it Queen Naomi that is consulting them? or because they just love Queen Naomi so much? Is it not the same people that will come out and say Queen Naomi's prayers is disturbing them in their coven, that because Queen Naomi is in the palace and all the prayers and all the fasting and everything that she is doing, that is the reason why they did what they did to push her away from the palace? How come all of a sudden now they said this same Iya Oshoronga is the one fighting for Queen Naomi's, fighting Queen Naomi's enemy? Me, I don't understand, my people. Egba mi ke. Which one will I understand now? Which one will I believe? But it is what it is. I will always come here and let you guys know what I've heard. Okay? Mm-hmm. You're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meet you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So my correct people, this is the gist that is making round on social media. They said, Iya Oshoronga is the one behind, Olori Ronke's predicament of her shouting of snake is snake. She sees snake in her bedroom. She saw snake in her kitchen, in her toilet, in her walkways, everywhere in every corner of her house. That she see, even in her parlor. So there's no place for her to hide right now. No place for her to go and put her head. Can you just imagine? Like everywhere she turned to in her apartment, is she seeing all those reptiles? Initially, they said she was shouting reptile, reptile. They were like, "What is reptiles? What are you talking about?" So, my people, this gist, I don't get it anymore. I don't understand again. I don't know who to believe. I don't know who not to believe, because the story is so funny. Like, it's getting me so funny right now. How can they say that Queen Naomi, Iya Oshoronga is fighting for Queen Naomi, and that because of the fight, she's the one throwing all these strange bullets to Queen Naomi's enemy? Because they said the other day that Ronke went to Olori, Elizabeth, no, Ooni's chamber, and she met Dr. Elizabeth. They said Dr. Elizabeth was telling her, after she had narrated all what she has, experienced in her apartment, that made her to run to Ooni's palace. They said Dr. Elizabeth told her that, look, you have to search yourself, look at yourself, look inward, that it is all these things because people are doing all those things that people are doing to Queen Naomi and Tadenika. That is because of all those things. That is the reason why these things are befalling you guys. That after all, they are not the only one in the palace. After all, she's here. Now, when they were running out of the palace, she didn't run. She remained. Okay, she remained in the palace, and that's the reason why only asked her to come and be with him in his chamber. Then just imagine this. Later now they will say, she's this or she's that. Oh, that how come these things are not coming after her? It's because she has chosen to support Queen Naomi and Ooni Orisha. She has decided to just open up her heart to them, like give them that genuine and sincere support and love that they want. And that is the reason why they are not chasing her. He said they should do same. They should replicate her. That why is it that they cannot just try and see, okay, what is Elizabeth doing that they are not doing? Then try to, do same and see if, favor will not work for you. How come that people are just doing all this, and at the end of the day, it's as if nothing is happening? It's as if things are getting worse and worse. Why? Because you guys are doing the wrong thing. Leave Queen Naomi alone. You guys should leave Queen Naomi alone. Any day you leave Queen Naomi alone, that is when things will work out. That is when you will see everything change, and change for you forever. And they said, Olori Ronke was like, what are you saying? Say, yes, I've told you people, and I will keep saying it again. Say the other day, people were having meeting. I was telling you guys that no, these people are talking about will not work. People should not do it, and she did not even support you guys. That she said she cannot support where they are ganging up against Ooni Orisha or against Queen Naomi, that she will never partake of it. And she left. She didn't participate. In fact, she started going against them, and that was why they got angry. And the next meeting they had, they never invited her. They never even informed her. In fact, the meeting, they said they went and had the meeting outside the palace. So with all these things that is happening now, so What do you people want me to do? They said this is what Dr. Elizabeth was just asking Olori Ronke. What do you people want me to do? Because I'm trying my best for you guys, but it's as if my best is not good enough. So, my people, this is the rumor that is trending that I came across, and I said I will come here and relate it with you guys, okay? To all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers, in fact, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are wonderful. In fact, I appreciate you guys. In fact, for always supporting me, always coming around. I say from the depth of my heart, thank you. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye for now. Thank you so much.